Movie that came out that I think surprised me, probably surprised a bunch of other people, was Prey. It's out on Hulu. It's a new Predator movie. Of course, I'm not going to do spoilers. My first thing is I do recommend this movie. I do think if you haven't seen it, hop on Hulu, get that free weekend, whatever you can get. Watch it because it's worth it. It's a good film. And it's a good Predator film. And we haven't, honestly, we haven't really had a good Predator film since like a while, a good while. So, I think what really makes this movie stand out is that it of course it does like callbacks to previous films, which if you watch the other ones you'll be happy to find some Easter eggs for yourself. It also is it sets itself up from beginning to end. It's telling the same narrative, and that narrative has repetition behind it, and because of the repetition you get to see the story progress in a very natural way that happens in a slow in a short period of time. Let me say not a slow but a short period of time. And because the main character is faced with a challenge, of course, facing the Predator, she essentially has to figure out how to go about that. And I think they pull back from the original film. You can tell there's a lot of inspiration there, and then it has really great visuals, really fantastic choreographing. The movie is a lot like the main character, which I think I appreciate and is really cool because the main character pulls from their surroundings. And when I say their surroundings, I'm talking about the plot, the side characters, the antagonists, and the movie, the plot, the side characters, the antagonists, they pull from the main character. And so like they bounce back and forth off each other, and it's this beautiful kind of like harmony that is being created because of that. And everything I'm about to say about the movie is kind of like the same things that I'm going to say about the main character, and I think that's what makes the film so fantastic to watch. In that it's very intuitive. It shows you things and it doesn't tell you anything. You get shown things, and the only time it's expressing feelings, it does it over. It may feel one-noted, or it may feel maybe stereotypical, but it does it in a very repetitive, consistent. Maybe I'm not gonna say redundant, but it does it over and over again, to where you understand the message, but you can see the evolution of the message changing and forming into like the metaphor or whatever it needs to be. And so that's kind of the same thing with the main character and the journey, the hero's journey that she goes on. Honestly, I've seen some of the people that say their complaints on the internet about, women and stuff like that. This movie is not following any agenda. This movie does not, honestly, I would go as far as to say this movie does not care to follow an agenda. I think this movie works better because there is a female role, and if you see any dumb comments like that about maybe the Predator being dumb, or the characters being dumb, or not efficient enough, or not to, it's I feel like they haven't even watched the movie. They're just maybe speculating off of their own things. I personally honestly give this movie like a 9 out of 10. Go watch it, highly recommend it. Yeah, tell me what you think. Until next time, play nice.